Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, hope you guys are doing well, staying safe out there. Today's video is going to be lit. So, we are basically going to be reviewing my 2020 Spotify Wrapped. Basically, what Spotify does is pretty incredible. They personalize a 2020 experience for you as the listener, and they put together your favorite songs, how many minutes you listen to music, who your top 5 artists were, etc. And I think it's really cool because not only does it kind of show you your year and how you kind of like transition through different genres and stuff like that, but it's also kind of describes, like maybe the feelings you felt this year. If one year was different than another, if you discovered more music this year than the year before, because one year you're listening to this and the next year you're listening to this. So I think it's really cool that they do this, and I think it's just super, amazing. Obviously, I don't think any other music app really does it. But I think it would be a good idea for you guys to, listen to my stuff. I'm going to put, obviously, my links in the description below to my 2020 Wrapped. But I just wanted to dissect mine a little bit and, describe, like, how 2020 and music has kind of, inspired me this year through all this tough times, and what really, made me get through it mentally and, helped me out in the gym, exploring and stuff like that. And if you haven't checked it out, if you guys don't have Spotify, you're kind of missing out. I highly recommend getting it. It's definitely the number one for music out there right now. And for me, I listen to Spotify, SoundCloud, and then I use an app, Documents, to download sets on YouTube to MP3s. But Spotify is my main one. I highly recommend it. If you do not have it, guys, go download it. You can pay for premium. You can try it out for free for like 30 days. I literally recommend it. They do a bunch of deals during the holidays, so get on top of that, guys. Spotify is the number one music listening and streaming platform. Anyways, other than that, if you guys do enjoy this video, thumbs up, guys. Trigger the bells and subscribe to the channel. As always, guys, it takes 1 second. Just go boop right to the subscribe button. Trigger the bells if you do enjoy the content. Let's hop into this video, and here we go. So I just pulled up Spotify on my phone, and I went over to, you just go over to search, you type in 2020 Wrapped, and it comes up right here. Boom. So basically, my year was, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. 2020 was a weird year for everyone. My year was a little strange. So I could go over here, obviously, and it kind of just breaks down like some of your favorite artists. It puts together this little, collage thing for you, which, like I said before, is super unique. I'm so glad they designed it for every single person, and they made it unique enough for everyone to enjoy it in their own way. Whether you're listening to alternative pop, rap, EDM, doesn't matter. So like I said, it's all personalized. It's literally like this, and I'm just gonna click through it to kind of show you guys like just my top 5 and some of the songs that came up on mine, and describe the artists and what they did for me this year. Basically, my number 1 song was Real by NF. Literally, deja vu. I'm really wearing the hat right now too. This song, I don't know, something about it. It being my number 1 song, me being in the the top 5% of NF listeners this year. And I've been listening to NF since 2016, I want to say. I think the first track I discovered from him was Warmed Up. And this year, I really dug into his lyrics, and that's kind of where it hit home for me. Moving around, I moved twice already. My rents got divorced. I lost a few friends. And a lot of things changed for me, and I developed over time. So I saw to his lyrics and kind of putting myself in his shoes when he writes a song. And you'll notice in my top 5 songs, there's literally 4 NF songs. And that's what I say is, like, I put myself in his shoes when he is describing, this song. I look up the lyrics, I look up what they mean, I looked up a bunch of interviews, and I was like, holy crap, like, this hits me on a different level, you know what I mean? I have experiences, like, this is literally real to me, too. Real. Like, that's his motto, and it's actually a real thing, because I put myself in his shoes, I put myself in my own shoes, same exact scenarios, and it's literally, he gets it. He's been through it. He gets it. So that's a big artist this year. I would say he's probably the number 1 influence on me this whole entire year as an artist, and that's why there's 4 out of the top 5 songs on Spotify that are his songs. Real being number 1. I always am very real about things. I'm very blunt. I'm very straightforward, and sometimes people don't like that, but it's just like, that's just how I am. And like, the more I listen to this song, it never gets old. I could literally play it on repeat. It gets me hyped up, gets me in the zone, just makes me think. It just locks me in. It gets me into that state of mind that I need to be in when I am, lifting or, driving around, if I'm getting ready for work, if I'm going somewhere, I gotta get the confidence up. It gets me there. It's one of those songs that literally gets me there. So we continue to go through this, and I started listening to it. Like, I played it on Spotify for like the first time on January 4th, which I've heard his other album on SoundCloud. Obviously, I've been listening to his album for a few years. It came out in 2016, I believe, late 2016. My top songs, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna go over here and kind of dissect them. And then it's like, oh, who is by your side, blah blah blah. It asks you like these questions, so you gotta answer. So I'll literally hit NF, and then it's like, yeah, you truly know yourself, blah blah blah, and it just tells you some facts. You play trivia with it, and it's like, you were in the top 0.05% of NF listeners. I spent 12,000 minutes listening to his music. The NF is, I don't know, he's more than just a person, honestly. Alright guys, so you see we kind of got over to the last part of this, which is going to be just like the top 5 artists and top 5 songs of the year. Then it tells you how many minutes you listen to it and your top genre. So for me, my artists, like I described before, number 1 was NF, number 2 was Illenium. Illenium is the GOAT. Been listening to him since back in the day. He always has a special place in my heart. And I literally guessed 4 out of 5 of these artists on here. The third one is Company. Company gets me amped. He's an incredible dubstep artist. His sound design is insane. It blows my mind. Every song he drops is just so insane. I don't know how he makes the stuff that he does, because it is incredible. And same thing with Illenium too. Every song he drops, it blows me away too. Just being so unique and crafting a song, they're incredible artists. So if you don't listen to them, please start to, because they are they need to be heard. Their stuff is super incredible. It never lets you down. Hence the song Don't Let Me Down. And yeah, and then my number 4 was actually Logic, which kind of surprises me a little bit. But then I remember, it's like when I'm cruising around at night, as weird as it sounds, and a lot of people don't even know that I listen to Logic. I've been listening to Logic since I was in high school. I'm talking like 2014. And I listened to his older albums. Obviously, I do like them, and obviously his new one, No Pressure, was good too. I played that for a while, like a month or two. And I didn't think he would be my number 4, to be honest. I didn't realize I listened to him that much, but I guess I did, on Spotify at least. And then my last one was Excision. Excision is, he's kind of weird for me, because like I love his stuff, but I only listen to like his like sets and stuff, I love Apex. That's one of his albums he dropped in 2018, so I did blast that a few times. I listened to a bunch of remixes people make for him, so maybe that's where he came up and kind of just like grabbed that number top 5 spot. I don't really know. So yeah, guys, we got number 1 with NF, 2 with Illenium, 3 with Company, 4 with Logic, and then 5 with Excision. Those were my top 5 artists. As for the songs, like I said before, Real was number 1, Intro 3, which is another NF song, is number 2. This song, oh wow, it is. It's just about having like an angel and a devil. It's incredible. You have to listen to it. Put yourself in this. Just put yourself in the shoes. If you put yourself in the artist's mind and in their shoes when they're writing the song, it makes the song that much more meaningful and that much more powerful. Number 3 is Don't Let Me Down, the Illenium remix. This is probably like literally one of my favorite songs to date. Ever since it dropped on SoundCloud and I heard it one day, I was literally sitting. I was sitting at my desk, and I heard it, and I was like, holy crap, And to this day, I get goosebumps when I hear the second build-up in that song. It'll never get old. I could probably play that song on repeat the rest of my life, and I would be completely fine with it. That's how much I love that song. And I know it's a remix, but it's something about it. It's just ear candy to me, and it will never go away. Number 4, Remember This, NF song, super powerful song. This is top 3 NF songs for me, personally, for him. So Was It Real, so was Intro 3. Those are probably like my top 3 songs really from him. One, for the lyrics, they're in your face, they're edgy, and they're aggressive too, and that's what I love about him. Like, it's just like in your face, and it was like it's just the style that he does, and the way that he crafts his stuff is incredible. And then number 5, Therapy Session, another NF song. Like I said before, 4 out of the 5 songs were NF. He carried me through this year. He had a backpack and I just jumped in it, and he freaking, got me through this year, which is incredible, obviously. So yeah, that was pretty lit. But like I said before, I don't just listen to Spotify. So I only had 38,000 minutes, which obviously isn't that much, but it's also not that little. It's a decent amount. And my top genre was EDM. But obviously NF is not EDM. So that goes to show that I really listen to him that much more while listening to all the EDM. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a good variety. Like I said, I didn't really think Logic would be on there, and neither nor Excision, even though I do listen to a lot of remixes, and I did play Apex a bunch. The top three, though, I suspected to be the top three when I looked at it. I was like, oh, it's an NF Millennium Company. I thought Alan Walker would have been on here in Seven Lions, and they weren't. Strange enough to me. I guess I didn't listen to as much of them as I did. Dabin too. I played his albums a bunch this year. Those are some runner-ups. Put them in the honorable mention category. But yeah, guys, that is my top 5, and I'll go over to my top songs of 2020, and I'll scroll down for a little bit, just kind of look through them. If you guys want to check out my personalized 2020, I will throw in the description below. As for my other Spotify playlist that has around 800 songs, 900 songs. If you guys need some spice it up your your playlist or whatever, go click on that link. It's in the description below, and then check out my 2020, which is like my favorite songs of this year, quote unquote. So we'll just go through it. We'll go through It's Real, Intro 3, Throw Me Down, Reminiscent, Therapy Session in the top 5. And then right after that, you got Leaving, which is a Millennium song, Feel It All, Company song. I love Feel It All. That dropped this year. That's like Crumbo's first like melodic dubstep song. It's a great song, and he put a lot of like time into it, a lot of different thought to it, and it's kind of something he's never done, and I loved it. It's literally one of my favorite drops. That's a great song, honestly. Donald Trump, great party song. Definitely number one blaster when you play it at a party. No by NF, another edgy song, In Your Face. Free Fall by Company. I think the Free Fall remix by Company is better than your normal Free Fall song, but that's just me. That song has literally gotten me so many PRs in the gym. It's not even funny. This second drop is just insane. Bust Back by Company, First Time Seven Lions, Intro to NF, Angel, Lonely Prelude, Millennium, Blind Sound by Company. I remember, I think I had that in my car for like a month and a half, just like blasting. It's a crazy dubstep song. I got a PR to that song too. Erase You by Excision, Oh Lord NF, Take You Down, Nurko remix. Whew, my hair is getting a little wild right there. Sometimes I just gotta, let the flow out, let the letty pop out, The flows are ripping out this hat too. Where were we? Love Is Gone Company remix, Reality by Aeon, who is an underground artist. You guys should check out him too, he's pretty incredible. Mansion, Lonely, Skullcrack. So you guys get the idea. It kind of just depends on my mood too. Sometimes I'm that type of person that just plays a song and right on repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat, and I just won't get sick of it because I'm just like, this song is fucking amazing, But that's just me. So it's in the description below. Go look at it, go play it, go blast in your car. Let me know what you think of my 2020 songs. And guys, I want you to comment below your top 5 artists and your favorite song of 2020, your number 1 song. If you have Spotify or if you don't have Spotify, what was your number 1 song? And who was your favorite artist of this year? And why? If you want to get really in-depth and really personal and have a conversation with me, guys, follow my socials. All the links in the description below, guys. Twitter, TikTok, Visco, Instagram, add my Snapchat for behind the scenes stuff, or just add my Snapchat if you want to talk to me and send me a chat, whatever. That's about it for this video though. I hope you guys did enjoy something a little bit different. I've been wanting to make this, since it dropped. It's literally like 12:30 at night right now. I have to get up at 6. I've been lifting in the morning because there's a curfew, so I don't get out of work until late. I'm working like 11-hour days, and I have to get up at like 6, so I've been lifting in the morning, which isn't a buzzkill. I literally just, dry scoop my creatine, dry scoop my pump, go to the gym at 6:30, and, I really miss lifting at night. I miss having 4 or 5 meals in my stomach before I lift. But whatever, we're getting through it. So that was today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, thumbs up if you did enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel and check the bells if you do enjoy everything. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Stay safe out there, guys, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.